I've raised my brow at a lot of things you've done, but never in my wildest dreams did I think you were capable of something so blasted stupid.
Mind yourself, Major. I won't permit this insubordination while there's still so much work left to do.
Mind myself? Stars, you're brainless. We found Darth Norok, Colonel, and he wasn't too happy to hear about what you've been up to. You had the brass to speak for a member of the Dark Council without his permission, but that wasn't reckless enough for you. Not telling anyone that Norok was missing. Forging his orders. And the best part's gotta be how you dragged us into your stupidity. I know Norok was a pain, sir, and I know he was keeping you from supporting the Empire the way you thought was right. I might have understood if you had just told me about all of this from the start, but you lied to me, and that I don't understand.
Falsifying the word of a Sith is a serious transgression, Colonel, and you put everyone at risk. Did you ever stop to think what this could mean for Major Anri? For the soldiers who followed your commands without question? Or was what you wanted the only thing that mattered?
What I wanted was to protect those soldiers and anyone else who would have fallen victim to Norok's dangerous aspirations.
Terrible things happen to those who try to deceive me. You're lucky I don't kill you where you stand.
Are you sure that impersonating a Sith is such a terrible thing? Because right now you sound just like Norok. Where is Darth Norok?
He's on his way.
Then before he arrives and exacts his punishment, at least let me explain myself.
Other than making a complete fool of yourself, what exactly did you do?
Whatever mess you found Norok in was the result of his own arrogance. When I lost contact with him, I simply took advantage of his absence. My entire career, I've done nothing but prove my admiration for the Sith. I served without question, believed they had a right to rule the Empire. Until I had a chance to lead this operation, I cherished the idea that I was helping soldiers live to see another day. Norok, however, kept saying I needed to think bigger. He wanted all of Manaan under his rule, but we didn't have the resources to sustain a prolonged occupation of the entire planet. It would have achieved nothing. Nothing more than a boost to Norok's ego. I refused to sacrifice faithful citizens of the Empire for something so irresponsible. And I do not regret that decision. Or the decision to use Norok's name, if it means not one life will be wasted on a Sith's ambition.
Do you regret it now, Cord? Can you still hold fast to your principles while the breath is torn from your lungs?
My lord, if he just...
Finally. I thought I would never be able to get through. I won't question your methods of discipline when it comes to your subordinates, Norok. But you will not treat mine like this. Release him, now.
I want this cowardly bog-tick executed, Krovos.
On what charges?
Incompetence. Dereliction. Fabricating the word of a Sith.
That is disappointing, Colonel. Does anyone have evidence to support Darth Norok's accusations?
Colonel Cord lied to all of us and issued fake orders that were meant to undermine Darth Norok's plans. Norok wants Cord out of his way, and he's trying to manipulate you into ordering his death.
That's all I needed to hear. But Cord is mine to deal with, Norok.
You sniveling little liar! Put down your weapon, Major, or you'll join Cord and your friend under the heel of my boot.
This isn't going to end the way you think it will, Norok. It's over. I serve the hand of the Empire, and I won't let you threaten me. I have the authority to arrest you. I've had enough of your carelessness, enough of your pride, enough of your threats.
Ah!
Our entire presence on Manaan has been plagued by one lapse in judgment after another. Tread carefully, Colonel. After you clean up Darth Norok, I want you to clean up this mess of an operation. I expect an update soon.
Well, then, thank you. Not for what you've done for me, but for what you've done for the Empire. Many will owe their lives to you. You've given us a secure foothold on Manaan, which means a more certain path to victory, but there is still much to do. Speaking of which, we'd better get back to it, unless you don't plan to stay, Major.
Of course I'm sticking around. At least until I find someone else to give you a kick in the pants when you get another one of these half-baked ideas. Colonel Cord's explained the situation to everyone who hadn't heard yet, even apologized. Didn't see one tear shed over losing Darth Norok. Thought that was interesting. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Not too many of us were looking forward to taking over all of Manaan. Now we can focus on what we came for.
I hope I won't have to come back and clean up another mess.
I think we're good now, but it would be nice to have someone with your skills around. I've seen you in action so many times, and you still never cease to amaze. Not to mention all the times you've come through for me. You're probably tired of everyone constantly falling over themselves for you. I'm sure you don't need to hear me go on about how amazing I think you are. But I can count the number of people I trust on one hand. Every time we meet, you more than earn your place on that list. Hope you know how much I appreciate that.
I don't go out of my way to help you. I do what I have to do. If you see some benefit in the process, it's just coincidence.
Then I guess I'm just one lucky soldier. Anyway, I know you have a lot to get back to, and I don't want to keep you from it. Thanks for sticking around and seeing this through. I knew you had a lot on your plate, but this is something else. I'll leave you to it.
Hey, Commander. I hear the situation on Manaan's getting pretty hairy. Lots of chatter about one of our weapon systems taking out our own people. Is everything okay down there?
When you're the one putting everything at risk, you can criticize how I do things. Until then, I don't want to hear it.
Hey, we're all doing some hard stuff to win this war. Doesn't change the fact that we need to tell each other what's going on. So, anything else interesting happened during your visit to Manaan?
I've secured a major shipment of colto for the Republic. It's waiting for pickup on Odessan.
Well now, all things considered, that is some pretty good news.
I also have a valuable prisoner in my custody, Darth Norok. He'll be waiting for you on Odessan.
Just when I start to wonder what else you can do for us, you've always got something else up your sleeve. I can't thank you enough for this, Commander. Seriously. Master Saldaron is chasing down some leads on Darth Malgus right now, but when she's back, I'm sure we'll have another update for you.
If that's all I have things to attend to, I assume you do as well?
Absolutely. Thanks for the reminder. Until next time, Commander.